I mean, this is bad. Unfortunately, woke up this morning to some leaks. I'm going for the whole distance, man. I'm Michael Jordan in this thing. Whoa! That's crazy. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Jason and Kim back at you again with another adventure.
A cold one this time.
We were a little tired of being cooped up. Trailer was winterized about a month ago.
Yeah.
And we couldn't take it anymore. So we are off to Silver Falls. Been there before, made a video about it that I'll link here. But this time around it's January, and so the waterfalls are gonna be rushing like crazy. The best that they'll probably be all year. So we wanted to go out there and take a walk around that 8-mile hike, and I'll be able to show you guys some beautiful waterfalls. Should be pretty cool. It's supposed to be a pretty cold weekend, but not a lot of rain. Supposed to get to about 30 degrees today at night. So right now a lot of blue sky, so it's promising for January in Oregon. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy and hope you guys are all doing well. I know it's been a rough year for all of us, and that's why we're just trying to get out in the trailer and enjoy some nature and do some camping, because we've just been cooped up for way too long. All right, so unfortunately, I'm not even 30 seconds down the road, and we have to wait for a log loader. It's loading up some logs, and the dirt road that where we keep our trailer, unfortunately it's blocked and can't get around it. We just don't have enough area, so now we get to sit here and watch a guy do some log loading for the next 20 minutes. So I already got not off to a good start, but at least we get to watch this guy do some crazy stuff, and hopefully it doesn't knock over any logs or anything. Well, I guess the only positive thing is it doesn't have to do by hand.
That thing is amazing.
That would
That
really,
is quick.
We'd really be in trouble.
Yeah, we'd be here for a very long time.
All right, just like that, we are on our way. That took like 5 minutes. We thought it would take 20. You load those things up so quick. That was, if nothing else, at least interesting to watch him work, because I think we put a little pressure on him, which was, unfortunately, we didn't have any choice. We were stuck where we were. We couldn't back up or really go anywhere, so we just had to wait for him to get done, and now we're on the way. How is it that we found the one spot with the most water? So there's nothing else open?
It didn't, I mean, I saw 14 was open when I booked this, but it had a reserve thing right now.
It was?
Yeah.
You didn't see any that didn't say reserve?
There were only 3 on the outer loop. So like, those ones are open, but they're straight in.
Yeah, but I could do that, but I just don't know. I just need to know how it works to try to stay in one.
We'd have to go talk to a host.
I mean, this is bad. The only thing I could do is try to get further over there to the other side.
But we have to look at the slide.
The issue with camping in Oregon in the winter. They got some really nice spots here, but unfortunately, we've been here a couple times, but you just can't see photos. Of course, the photos they show you aren't going to show you all the mud and water and all that, but this is literally probably the worst spot.
Well, I booked it, 3 days ago, and there are only 3 spots left on the outer loop here, so there's probably a reason it was open. People probably knew about it.
Went and talked to the host that's on duty, and they said for now we can move across the way. There's a spot here that's really nice. It's a straight in backing, so it's not the most ideal situation. I don't love backing trailers, but luckily there's literally nobody here, and there's just one tree to contend with, so shouldn't have any issue, but hopefully she said she's going to call the ranger, see if they'll let us make the move. She said if we don't hear from her, we're fine. But if she comes back and says we can't do it, then we have to move again. So
we're going from this one with a big old puddle directly across the way, straight and backing. But you can see they put concrete here so they know people have to turn to be able to get in this spot. So
all right, so really hoping that she does not come by here and tell us that we have to move, because once we get everything set up, that'd be unfortunate. But she didn't say how long it was going to be before she would know. So hopefully we're going to be okay and be able to stay here. Would be the hope. Finally loaded, and we are now unwinterizing the trailer for a short weekend. And then unfortunately we'll have to winterize it again because we're still only in January. But we just had to get out and use it. Luckily, it's not that big of a process, really. It's, it takes 10 minutes on both ends as far as getting it winterized and then unwinterizing it now. So Kim is hooking up the shower. We just ran a bunch of the water to run out the antifreeze, and then once that's done, there's really not a whole lot more to do with it. A couple of switches and what have you. The lance is pretty nice because a lot of it's, I would say it's done for you, but they make it easier for you. And then the directions are very clear, and then we're able to get that done pretty fast. So,
load the fridge.
People said they wanted to see more of our trailer, so I'm letting them see you load the trailer.
Alright, so in Jason's stocking, my parents got him this awesome lighter. So I was looking at it.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. If I can get out. So it is wind resistant. It is a bottle opener. And it's got a flashlight on it. Ooh, blind you.
Now, pop the flame, dude, and let's see if it's any good, because all these things are always garbage. No, that's pretty good.
That's a wind resistant.
Start you on fire.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how it works.
Pretty nifty.
So we decided to take a quick walk. We're going to be doing like 8 miles of hiking tomorrow.
How flooded it is trying to walk out.
Oh yeah. Going to do about 7 or 8 miles tomorrow around the falls.
So we're just getting prepped, right?
Yeah, getting prepped up. Anyway, it's supposed to be 30 degrees tonight, so it is getting cold quick.
Deer right there.
Oh, look at that deer out here.
Out of your camera, babe.
I know. Well, that was a nice little surprise. We just walked like 10 feet. But anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be 30 tonight, and then we're gonna try to get up early tomorrow, pretty much when the sun's coming up, because we're trying to stay away from people as much as possible, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same. And these trails get really busy. We're hoping that since it's going to be so cold tomorrow, that they might not be as busy as normal, but this is a really popular place to come. 10 waterfalls in like a 7-mile span. So
right, and there's another deer way up there.
oh yeah, there you are.
So it's nice to notice these bridges. They put down roofing shingles to keep it from being too slippery. It's definitely slippery.
That tree's nuts.
I'm doing a sideways piano.
That's pretty cool. That's one big tree. The thing, this is a temperate rainforest as well. So not only do they have all these waterfalls, but they've got these trees at certain times of the year. They got all these moss and stuff on them. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, go for it.
I'm scared.
Oh man, you're so good. Oh man, where did you go? I don't even feel like I can. Dude, you did it.
I did.
I'm going for the whole distance, man. I'm Michael Jordan in this thing. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh my gosh!
Make it like I did.
I didn't. Oh gosh, dang, that was scary.
We're gonna have to jump and go backwards too, because.
What do you mean? This thing
we're
goes.
gonna get up here, and there's gonna be such a big puddle.
That actually hurt. That was painful. Okay, we're just about at the very end of our hike. I mean, literally the campsite's right over here. And now we've got this Can you jump that?
No.
Give it a try.
We can actually go back, and there were paths going up to the camp.
Oh, you saw a path?
They're cut through the trees, but they were going back to backsides of camp spots. And I saw one of them that the spot was empty, so we can sneak through it.
Give it a try. This is definitely interesting. Whoa! Whoa, that's a slippery log. Oh. What was that show called with the big red balls? That's what I felt like I was going over with that log right there. If I would have bit it, that would have hurt. All right, we're looking good, folks. We made it. All right, so Kim the Pyro. She's already got the fire going.
Trying.
She is the fire starter of the family.
We don't have much kindling this time.
She actually gets frustrated if somebody else tries to do it. I can't even start the fire if I wanted to. I guess I just moved the trailer.
Build it, and you threw wood on top of my little triangular creation.
Yeah, do you hear that? See? She gets so frustrated. She's like,
don't mess with my fire.
Don't mess with her fire. I guess my job is just to drive and do all the stressful stuff, and then she gets to be nice and relaxed, building fires. Carne asada. It's what's for dinner.
Well, I thought it was like a steak.
I thought it was like a steak thing too. Is there even a strip? It's kind of, right?
Yeah. Strips.
Dude, how am I supposed to do that?
So that's where I think.
I just chucked the whole thing on there. Oh yeah, that looks gross. Looks like dog food. Man, that's what we get for trying something different. All right, so tonight is Mexican buffet night. We're having some carne asada. Kim is making up some guacamole. So good.
So good.
She tried it a few times, wasn't so good. She's gotten better and better
working on it.
every time. Got the Fort George Optimist Indian Pale Ale. As you guys know, Fort George, probably my favorite brewery in the country. They're based in Astoria on the Oregon coast. Absolute awesome place to go if you ever get a chance to go to a brewery. Their beer is awesome. Yeah, and then tomorrow night we're doing seafood buffet. Shrimp scallops, lobster. No lobster. No, we're not ballers. Anyway, we decided to do the Mexican food tonight because we're afraid we might get sick from the seafood. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so yeah, this carne asada we got from ordering online. Kim orders all of our groceries online, and Whole Foods, I think. So it's already marinated. It's got a bunch of spices, lime, a lot of stuff in it already. So we're hoping that it's going to taste good, and we will see how it goes.
This is like the ripest avocado I've ever seen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To you. I got a drinking problem. That just went down my throat and down my face.
Well, down your throat is where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, it is supposed to go down your throat, isn't it? Alright, so the carne asada is done. And FYI, it's spicy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be good though. Kim's got the old guacamole. Look at that, looking good. Kim's about to start the stuff on fire.
Get
Let's try one of these bad boys. Oh, let's hope we don't die here. Whoa, what's happening?
There we go.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yay! You like it?
So good. Best part is lime chips. It's perfect. So the carne asada came out really good. It really good marinade. Didn't have to do it, which lucky for me. And then put on a little bit of Kim's guacamole, a little sour cream, a little beer. Should make us some rice. Should be a pretty good meal. A little hot sauce. Cooked the meat a little long, but it wasn't really a steak. It was more already strips, but they were really small, so they cooked pretty fast. But the nice thing about carne asada is even if you crisp it up a little bit, it's still really good. So Should be a nice night for a nice dinner, and then I'll sit up by the fire, and then tomorrow morning, 8-mile hike. So get all the energy.
All right, eat up.
Eat up. What is it? Eat, drink, and be merry. See you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. As you can see, it is a cold morning. I can't even get in the truck because they're iced. Got to low 30 last night. Actually, I think right around 30 degrees. So we are off to do a hike this morning of those falls, and it's going to be a cold one. We did bring warm clothes, but not warm enough until we start getting on the hike, because it is chilly out here.
So we're at Silver Falls State Park, and we're doing the Trail of 10 Falls, which is 7.2 miles. So it says it consists of the Canyon Trail and Rim Trail, the entire Trail of 10 Falls loop, and takes you above, behind, and around 10 stunning waterfalls. Moderate hike includes 800 feet of elevation gain on mostly unpaved trails.
How's that for falls number one? Not a bad shot. Come here, and 5 seconds later you're already looking at that. So beautiful waterfall.
So this is Frenchy Falls, and we've been here in the summertime, and it's completely dry.
This is the biggest waterfall here, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it
It's a little
is.
baby, but you got to see all 10 falls.
Oh, it's getting misty. Oh, I'm getting dripped on.
Mega drift on.
All right, we are getting... Luckily we got this rain jacket, because the mist from this stuff is coming at us pretty good. There's a lot of power in that waterfall right now. Usually when we come, like I said, in the summer and spring, the mist barely even touches you, but it's getting pretty wet right now. This one's pretty cool. It's not only huge and beautiful from all kinds of different sides, but you can actually go right behind it, which is really cool. Whew, gotta watch your head there. It's a tight squeeze.
This is the lower South Falls, and it's a totally clear day, no wind up top. You can see how much pressure it's creating its own wind. And you come in this little cubby, and it sounds like a freight train's going by.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
That was like walking through a Florida rainstorm.
Yeah. That was insane. That was a lot of power coming through that thing. Unbelievable waterfall. So much bigger than when we were here in the summer. It's twice the size. Absolutely amazing. That is definitely cool to be able to see. We're talking about camping wise and being able to camp right here and be able to see all of this. I mean, can't think of a cooler place to go camping. I mean, if you guys have anything even like it where you're at, post it down below, please, so we could put it on our list of things to do, because I'd much rather do this kind of camping than RV park camping or something else. Double falls, as you can see, there's double falls. That's pretty awesome.
Scary.
Yeah. Gotta walk off out of this thing. Whoa.
27 feet.
Man.
Oh, this thing is solid ice.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's slip. Whoa.
It's a little guy.
Alright, so walking down close to that waterfall, that was insane. The picture Kim took kind of shows how insignificant you are at the size of that. Yeah, you can't really tell until you get down in it and you can feel it. I mean, there was power from the wind and the water just soaking you. And unfortunately, got my foot stuck in some mud, so my foot's a little wet. Still pretty neat to feel the power of a waterfall without having to put yourself in any type of danger or anything, because I was still plenty far away from the fall itself. But pretty cool.
This one's called Twin Falls.
Twin Falls.
Although there's so much water, you can't even tell that there's like two sides.
Yeah. All right, so we're about halfway done, and pretty tiring hike. 7 miles total. Absolutely beautiful, but can be somewhat strenuous as well. It feels like our legs are just getting jello-y, and Kim's in much better shape than I am, but I'm pretty good at hiking, and this one's a bear. So if you do have a chance to get out here, just know that it's going to be a bit of a hike, and we're just fortunate that we get to go back to the trailer, take warm showers, and sit back by a fire and do that whole thing. So the fact that we get to camp here is awesome. We've come here multiple times before just in the car and then had to drive home, and that sucked. So look at this tree though, man. That is insane.
Look at, he's falling out of the side.
Alright, so we can't have a JK's adventure without some tips, right? Come early if you come here.
Yeah.
The later it gets, more people come. You're only about an hour and a half from Portland, so it is a very popular trail. We were here 8:30 or 8:40 or so, nobody. Noon, can't find a parking spot. So get here early if you can, if you come. Alright, remember how I said we were tired? Now we're really tired. We're at the 10th fall, Winter Falls, and unfortunately to get to it you had to take another drop of 500 feet elevation, And I think it adds another mile. It didn't feel like a mile, but what was the total? 8.7?
Yeah, it's 8.7 to see all 10 falls.
8.7 miles.
Zigzagging in and out of all the different falls.
Yeah, so it's been rough. There's no doubt about it. Nice.
Turn it on.
Oh, I'm turning it on, just in case. We want to see. People want to see bloopers, man. I could put that at the very beginning.
Can't get up. Oh. Wow, that's a different position to be in. Folded.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
We're going in. Oh. Oh,
it feels weird.
It
feels so weird to be in a seated position.
It feels so good. It feels so good. I mean, this is, well, how 8:40. I mean, that was like 6 hours. Anyway, off back to the trailer we go. All right, home sweet home. Getting out of that truck was not easy.
Ow. And that was a very short drive. I cannot imagine driving all the way home.
No, that would be painful. All right, what's for dinner tonight?
We were gonna do shrimp and scallop kebabs, but we have leftover Spanish rice from last night. So we're thinking we're just gonna cut up some veggies and grill the shrimp and grill the scallops and throw them over the rice instead of doing full-on kebabs. So.
Now, what do you mean we? You're gonna grill?
While I'm preparing, and then you're gonna grill.
Oh, okay.
So it is a we thing.
Extreme close up.
I see that.
Go ahead and cut it.
Cutting.
No, your finger.
No.
All right, so that's the plan. I'm gonna man the fire until she's done with this, and then cook up. And those scallops look good. We had a late lunch after that hike, so it's gonna be kind of a late dinner, but no biggie. For all of you out there who don't think that I can cook, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C will be in my tummy in about 10 minutes.
So here's
fire meal.
Jason's creation. Looks pretty good. Try a scallop.
Oh wait, don't try the scallop.
Don't try the scallop.
No, I'm just kidding. If anything's gonna make you sick, it's gonna be the scallop.
Tastes good. Tastes like a scallop.
You just devoured that thing.
It was half of one. Look at all this good stuff in here. Grilled onions. Love grilled onions. Try a shrimp.
A little shrimp.
Shrimp on the Barbie. Those are good shrimp.
Yeah, no, I cooked them. Thanks.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Well done. What all is on it?
Don't worry about that. That's just Jason's secret sauce. Good morning, everybody. It's pack-up day. Heading out, cooking up some breakfast, cleaning up camp, and then heading on our way. Unfortunately, woke up this morning to some leaks. A little frustrating, but part of the deal. Had a big rainstorm last night, and Kim got up in the middle of the night, had her socks on, and ended up in a puddle of water. So got it in the living area and the bathroom, both. So gonna have to get that in the shop. Unfortunately, they're closed today on Sunday. So I'll call them up this week and see if we can get it in quickly, because we had thoughts of camping again here in the next couple weeks, but my guess is they may not be able to get it done that quick. So I think it's hopefully just a crack seal. I'm gonna go up on the roof here in a second and after breakfast and see what we are dealing with. So hope you guys enjoyed our weekend here at Silver Falls. Other than this leaky roof, we had a great time. It was awesome to get out of the house for a weekend. I mean, we even talked about last night where we're like, hey, we should be doing this every weekend because we're just getting so tired of being stuck in the house, and it's just nice that we can get out here and don't have to be around a lot of people, and could see some beautiful sights in nature, and just be able to sit by a campfire, cook some food, have some good drinks.
So that's one thing I even said last night, or yesterday, as we were coming back from hiking, I couldn't wait to get back to the campsite so I could take off my mask.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to wear your mask around your campsite because you're the only one here.
Right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
See
Take
ya.
care.